Hello, welcome back, Box01 here. Today I will be showing off a mock I made. It's supposed to be a scout trooper ship. And I don't know what an actual one looks like in Star Wars, so I just made my own. I probably could have looked it up and made a better one, but I think it looks pretty good. I used parts of the Razor Crest, as you can see, because I got a couple bins, or not bins, but buckets of Lego recently. Well, I guess it wasn't too recently. It was probably like a month or two ago, but I got a lot of pieces to the Razor Crest, almost half of another Razor Crest. I do already have one, so I thought I'd just build a couple mocks out of pieces I got. This is the one mock I built, and the only one so far. I haven't built another yet, but I think it looks pretty good. The angling and shaping is pretty nice for my standards, which are not good. I'm not very good at building mocks. I do build some good ones, but not too good. But this can come off. I'll show that in a second after I show the exterior. Like I said, there's some sloping here to form the engine, which I had to attach it somehow. And this piece would not attach because it's the opposite direction, so I had to change the direction of the piece. So that was annoying to do. But ultimately it looks pretty good, and it doesn't fall off too easily. On the bottom, it's not as pretty, obviously, it's not supposed to be, but it does have some landing gear, so it can stand up on its own using one of the skis from the ship, the original, and I have some cannons on the side, each side, which I think look pretty good. They're not perfect, but I think they look fine. On the front, we do have a little bit of a nose here that does angle down, using a singular piece because I didn't have the other one. If there was another one, I'm not exactly sure, but it's pretty good. There was a lot of Technic on the bottom, which I was able to cover up with some studs. Forget what I used. It's the pins, Technic pins is what I used. There we go. Anyway, onto the inside. It does have a little interior in the front where you can actually see, like it has a center console. This is only on a jumper, so you can move around a bit. But he can sit there. He was in a chair originally because I do have the red chairs, but it's difficult to angle him correctly in the chair for this piece because, as you can see, it goes right on top of his helmet and he wouldn't be able to sit fully up, so I just removed the chair. But he does have the blasters in the back. He has a long rifle and a blaster pistol, which I think they're the exact same things from the set. The pistol he would have, and the Mandalorian would have the blaster rifle, but I don't actually have the Mandalorian. I have 3 out of the 5 figures. I have Grogu, I have the IG unit, and then the Scout Trooper, obviously, which he's one of my favorite Scout Troopers, and I have one of the older ones as well. I do wish he would have had a balaclava head, or a face in general, but that doesn't really matter. Still really cool printing and dual molded pieces. Anyway, for this actually, I used part of an engine compartment and then the actual cockpit glass piece from the set because I was able to find one of the buckets. There were like probably 20 buckets. They were $20 each, so I obviously couldn't get them all. If I could get them all, I would literally be rolling in Lego, and I would also be in extreme debt. So I only was able to get 3 with the money I had saved. 1 the first time and then 2 the next. But I did get some good stuff, like these 2 pieces in one of the buckets, and I decided to add a little bit more backing because without that, there'd be a gap, and that would look horrible. This doesn't look perfect, but it's a better solution than just having nothing. You know, actually, I may have a better solution for that. Let's see. Okay, so I knew I had 2 of these pieces. I used one at the front, so I can put this on here, and that'll look much better. And that looks much better. Yeah, much more sleek design now. Anyway, I do hope you enjoyed. I had a little time, so I thought I might as well make one of these and I'll just give you a little bit of an overview here, but it's pretty nice by my standards, and I shall see you next time. I hope you had a good day. Goodbye.